Morning, dear Shem Stars. How are you all, students? I hope you all are well at your home. Students, yesterday we have discussed some key points of probability. So today we are starting with the exercise 15.1. Its first question is complete the following statements. Very first part is probability of an event plus the probability of not of that event is always equal to, we have studied in our key point, that is always equal to 1. Second is the probability of an event that cannot happen is always 0 and it is called an impossible event. This is also was there in our key points. Next, the third part is the probability of an event such that is certain to happen, that is it is a sure event, is always 1 and it is called a sure event. Fourth part, the sum of the probabilities of all the elementary events of an experiment is always 1. The probability of an event is greater than or equal to 0 and is always less than or equal to 1. Students, all these 5 parts we have already discussed in our key points. Now the next question is question number 2. You can try by yourself, which is again based upon the basic properties of the probability. Next we are starting with the question number 3. Why is tossing a coin considered to be a fair way of deciding which team should get the ball at the beginning of a football game? So why we always decide with a coin? Why not a football? Why not a bat? Why not something else? It is just because a coin has two outcomes, that is either tail or a head will come, and both the outcomes are equally likely. Equally likely means happening of one is not affecting the other one. The chances of coming out are equal for both the events. So such events are known as equally likely. So that is the reason that we are using a coin for tossing in case of a game. Next, question number 4 is which of the following cannot be the probability of an event? So here the very first part is 2 by 3. Next is minus 1.5. Next 15%. And D part is 0.7%. Students, as we have already studied that the probability of any event should lie between 0 to 1. It cannot be negative. So here the probability of B is, in case of B, is minus 1.5, which is not a possible case. Hence, the probability of any event cannot be minus 1.5. The least the probability can take the value is 0 and the maximum is 1. It should always lies between 0 and 1. Rest A part, C part and D part are satisfying these conditions, but B doesn't, so our answer is B. Next, question number 6 is a bag contains lemon flavored candies only. Malini takes out one candy without looking into the bag. What is the probability that she takes out an orange flavored candy? And second part is a lemon flavored candy. So for the first part, an orange flavored candy, it is already given in the question that bag contains only the lemon flavored candies. So if none of the orange candy is there in the bag, so how can we take it out? So that means probability of taking an orange flavored candy will be 0. Next, second part, a lemon flavored candy. As the entire bag is filled with only lemon flavored candy, so that means whatever she picks up will be a lemon flavored only. So its probability will be 1 because it's a sure event. And in the first case it was an impossible event, so its probability was 0. Next, question number 7 is it is given that in a group of 3 students, the probability of 2 students not having the same birthday is 0.992. So what is the probability that the 2 students have the same birthday? So here having the same birthday is to be calculated, and not having the same birthday is given as 0.992. So happening of an event and not happening of an event, the sum of the probability is always 1. So one part is given to you, so other will be calculated by 1 minus the given part. So here let us consider probability of not E as 0.992 and probability of E will become 1 minus the same. So that comes out to be 0.008. That's all for today, students. Do revise what we have done in the class, and if you have any query, please feel free to ask on the Google Classroom. Take care and have a great day ahead.